Hello dear friends, I welcome you again in my class. So last time we were discussing about polypeptides. It means that they are made up of many types of amino acids. अगर amino acids बहुत सारे amino acids जैसे glycine, alanine, valine, proline वो आपस में मिल जाएंगे and there is a terminal amino group and terminal COO group. They form 4 bonds or more than 4 bonds, more than 4 peptide bonds. They are known as polypeptides. Now, what is the nomenclature of writing any polypeptide? उसके लिए क्या है कि जो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में टर्मिनल फ्री अमाइनो ग्रुप है वहां से हमें स्टार्ट करना है. ठीक है, हमारे पास ऐसे है NH2 CHH CO and NH CH CH3 CO CH CH2 C6H5 COOH. We have 2 terminal groups like this group and that very group. We have to start from left hand side where there is free amino group. So we call it as glycine. This is alanine and this is phenylalanine. So there is a simple name, we can call it as glycyl, alanyl and phenylalanine. और सिंपली जो सिंपल नाम है इसका वो है 3 वर्ड्स का, दैट इज GLYALAPHE. दिस इज द नेम ऑफ एनी पॉलीपेप्टाइड. स्टार्ट करना है लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से जहां से फ्री अमाइनो ग्रुप है एंड एंड करना है इसको राइट साइड में जहां फ्री कार्बोक्सिलिक ग्रुप है. सो दिस वाज नोमेनक्लेचर ऑफ पॉलीपेप्टाइड्स. नाउ टुडे वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट oligopeptides, polypeptides and proteins. They are peptides. Oligopeptides are peptides of shorter chains. They are peptides containing shorter chains. While as polypeptides are peptides containing larger chains. Peptides containing larger chains. While as in case of proteins, they contain more than 100 amino or alpha amino residues which have molecular mass more than 1000. Or in other terms we can say that they contain few amino acids but their conformation should be such that it behaves like protein. So in short we can say that oligopeptides are peptides containing shorter chains, polypeptides are peptides containing larger chains, while as proteins containing more than 100 amino acids or which has molecular mass more than 1000. Now what are the properties? As already discussed that polypeptides containing free amino terminal group and free carboxylic group. So it means that their properties resemble to that of amino acids. It means that they contain both the acidic as well as basic groups. Like this, there is longer peptide chain and we have COOH. It means that they contain both the basic group and the acidic group. So these groups in presence of acidic or basic medium, they neutralize each other, and at one point they contain deuterion or isoelectronic point. So it means that at isoelectronic point they have least solubility in water. So it means that at isoelectronic point we can separate polypeptides. So is the main basic property of polypeptides. Second property, the shorter peptides, their composition is least as compared to proteins. The shorter peptides, their composition in tissues is less as compared to proteins, but their properties resemble to that of proteins in biological systems. Resemble to proteins in biological system. Okay, are you getting my point? Simple है. Their properties resemble to that of proteins in biological system. Okay, are you getting my point? Most important property is the toxins like plant venomous जो plant produce करता है, और animal venomous are mostly obtained from polypeptides. It means that their source is mainly of polypeptides. जो भी प्लांट में टॉक्सिन्स होते हैं या एनिमल्स में जो भी वो पॉइजनस सब्सटेंसेस होते हैं वो मोस्टली पॉलीपेप्टाइड्स के बने होते हैं, लाइक ऑक्सीटोसिन, रिलैक्सिन हार्मोन और एनी अदर हार्मोन. देयर कंपोजिशन, दे आर द इंपॉर्टेंट एग्जांपल्स ऑफ पॉलीपेप्टाइड्स. Important example is there is a hormone or there is a substance that is known as aspartame phenylalanine methyl ester. That is simply called as aspartamic acid, aspartamate. That is simply called as aspartamate. That is aspartamine phenylalanine methyl ester. If I will make the structure of this, like there is a 3 terminal group and we have like this. There is a methyl ester. This is methyl ester. This is aspartamic acid. This is phenyl ester, phenylalanine ester. This polypeptide has a property that it is 160 times more sweeter than sucrose. So this polypeptide is given to such patients which are diabetic. So this was all about polypeptides. We talked about oligopeptides, which are shorter chains of peptides. We talked about polypeptides, which are larger chains of polypeptides, and there are proteins which contains hundreds of amino acids which have molecular mass more than 1000. Then we talked about what is the nomenclature of polypeptides, and we started from left hand side that contains terminal amino group and to right hand side that contains carboxylate group. Then we talked about properties. What are the properties of polypeptides? It means that they have same nature as that of amino acids. They have zwitterion, they contain isoelectronic point. So it means that at isoelectronic point they have least solubility with water. So it means that we can separate these polypeptides at that